I'm going to start off with something that I should have shown last week, and that is a piece of hardware. What's up, Romanian Dark One? A piece of hardware that is for a North American console that I just neglected to bring in and show the last time I streamed. So it is a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but it is the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch Pro controller. If I'm not mistaken, Beefal, you could correct me, but I believe that this is brand new, never been opened. Is that correct? It looks really good. Really, really excited. Yeah, it looks brand new, never opened, so really happy to have that. I actually needed an extra Pro controller, and I figured that this is the one that I would want out of all the ones that you had offered, so I am excited. Let me know about the volume, guys. If it's too loud, then I can absolutely turn it down. I feel like that this particular song is a little bit too loud. Yep, music is too loud. There you go. I kind of felt like that. Let me go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. There you go. Okay. So let me start over real quick. First pickup I would like to show you is something that I should have shown the last time I had streamed, and it is a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So that's the first one. Another thing that I would like to show you guys before I get into the main topic today is I got a series of keychain games. Now, the cool part about this is, according to the Guinness definition of what a video game is, it is a set of instructions that can be carried out through a controller that is displayed on a video screen or other device. So this actually counts as other device because it is a self-contained unit. Trying to find the first one real quick. And it is a series of little keychain games from, if I'm not mistaken, Gunpei Yokoi. So the first one being Tetris Jr. The second one is Space Invaders. Two are from Gunpei. Got it. Okay. The third one is what looks like Breakout to me, or Arkanoid, or Alleyway. Depends on what your version is. Did I forget one? Oh, I did. Oh, goodness. It's in the tub. There's number 4. This looks like another Tetris, but it's not another Tetris. That's the fourth one. Number 5 looks like Gunpei. It looks like Gunpei. But I don't think it is. Number 6 is Tetris 2. And all these are brand new. This next one is probably the one I'm most excited about. It is a this particular series is really, really popular in Japan, and it's kind of a shame that it's not popular here because I think I would enjoy it. If we could just get one of these games, and I think there might have been one of these games ported to the United States. BFAL may know more than me about that particular topic, but it's I don't remember the name of this train simulator game off the top of my head, but they've been making this series Dansha de Go. That's what it is. They've been making this particular series for decades, literal decades. And it looks fun. So much so that they're still making them today. As a matter of fact, there's a copy of this series on the Nintendo Switch. They also have a controller, which looks really, really cool. Really cool. So I don't think they brought that series ever to the United States. I could be mistaken though. You need the standalone version. Which standalone version? Which one? Because I don't know. There's a direct to TV. What? That's crazy. How cool would that be? Oh, man gets all the cool stuff, guys. Gets all the cool stuff. So, today's main event is for me to showcase every single Japanese Dreamcast game that I got from BFL in this one purchase. So I brought up all of the Japanese Dreamcast games up here, and there was actually a piece of promotional material that I really should have grabbed for this particular episode, and it's downstairs. So that really sucks. But I'm going to go through all of the Japanese Sega Dreamcast games that I got from BFL. And the first one, go get it? Go get it. That means I have to... Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Listen. Listen. That's just so mean. Was that so hard? Yeah, I mean, it just means that I have to edit after this stream and cut that part out of me going to get it. It wasn't that I had to navigate stairs, it's just that I have to edit. Listen, I'm gonna forget about that, and this part right here is going to make it into YouTube. So, oh god. Anyway, oh my god. The first thing that I would like to show you guys is something that BFAL gave to me for free. And I've never seen anything like this before. And it is... BFAL, maybe you can help me out as to when this was released? And how one would get this normally? This is the craziest thing ever. Okay, so it is what looks to be a little plastic box. That's what this is. But on the front of it, it actually has the Dreamcast logo. Now, I will do an unboxing of this promotional item so that you guys can see. AirPods weren't a thing. AirPods weren't a thing. So it opens like this. Okay. And we have cloth, Q-tips, Band-Aids, and gauze. It's a first aid kit that has the Dreamcast logo on it. What the crap? What is going on? And why do I have Dreamcast Band-Aids? What is going on here? I got it on an IRC chat, SegaNet, for the Dreamcast in a trivia contest circa late 1999. How unique is that? That is crazy. That's weird, and I love it. And I think that is fantastic. Thank you, BFAL, for including that. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, my computer downstairs broke. God having girl, so I don't have the parts to fix it. I don't. It's a whole thing. So I'm upstairs. No worse than the Nintendo 64 35mm camera with Super Mario 64 on the camera itself, if I remember correctly. Kind of crazy. Yeah, you wish, Iron Chef. Alright, first game that I'd like to show you. Outrigger. For the Japanese Dreamcast. This game is complete in box. I believe this did come to the United States. I might even own it. The US version. This one's really cool. Res for the Dreamcast. Also, complete in box with the spine card on it, which is great. Yeah, you guys wish. Another one with the spine card in it. This one is called Zero Gunner 2, the Dreamcast. It is also complete with the spine card. Really cool. This one is brand new in shrink. And if I remember correctly, I paid a lot of money for it. And it's called Stormwind, which is another shmup. It actually looks, just from the screenshots on the back, it actually looks really, really, really good. And super scary. Super scary. So, it looks cool. I can't wait to play it. I don't know, maybe I'll play it on stream. We'll see. I have quite a few of these games to show off, so be prepared to settle in. But I am going to go kind of quickly. Okay. Next up, GigaWing 2. Now, I was just able to get the United States version of GigaWing 2 very recently. So having the Japanese version is also pretty neat. This one's new in shrink. It's Shenmue 2. Brand new in shrink. So guaranteed to have everything because it's factory sealed. Really, really neat. Love it. Love it. We didn't get Shenmue 2 on the Dreamcast here in the States. It wasn't until the original Xbox, I believe, that we actually saw Shenmue 2 in the States. Choo Choo Rocket, which is pretty neat. Now, I'm curious about something, and maybe you guys know the answer to this. With the greatest hits versions of Sega Dreamcast games in Japan, I'm curious if it's the same in the United States. We had Sega All-Stars in orange here, in this part, and I'm curious because there's a lot of these that have that orange. I'm curious if they are considered greatest hits or the best versions. I don't know. Half the Choo Choo releases in Japan came with a controller? Wow. I didn't know that. Another brand new factory sealed game that I don't believe we got it here in the States. It's called Cool Cool Tune. It is factory sealed. Another thing that I love about Sega releases, they actually put the, if I could show you the correct way, they actually put the English translation on one part of the spine. So even though the spine card has this in Japanese, I could still read the English versions, and it's more than just, you know, it's also this as well. Choo Choo Rocket's there, which is really cool. How about Jet Set Radio for the Sega Dreamcast? This one is not new in shrink. Rather complete in box. Look at that freaking disc art. I feel like I've seen that disc art before. I can't tell you if... I don't remember off the top of my head if the disc art is the same in North America. If I was downstairs, I'd be able to just go and look. So this is called... Samba de Amigo, but this is version 2000, and I think there's something a little bit special about the version 2000, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Beefowl, if you have any additional information on this, that would be really helpful. I want to say there was something special about this. Just new songs. Okay, so that's all it is? Just more songs for Samba de Amigo? Okay. That's cool. This one's interesting. Hang on. Okay. It's the same game. Okay, so I have two of the same game, but it's different cover art. So I got variants. And a hustle mode. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it looks like I got myself a variant here, which is really, really, really cool. I wasn't aware that I was getting a variant from you, Beefowl, or was I? I don't remember. So here's the first one. It's Garu, Mark of the Wolves, for the Dreamcast. This one is complete in box. Now I want to study that disc art pretty carefully. Oh, that's fair. I did say that. I said, yeah, give them all to me. But it's really cool because there is a clear variant, but I need to figure out how to denote the difference. Oh, well, that's definitely different on the spine. Okay. Interesting. The next one, Garu, Mark of the Wolves. Now, side-by-side comparison, definitely different. So, what does this disc art look like? Definitely different. Definitely different. Look at that. Now, I'm curious if one of these is the greatest hits versions, but, I mean, a very big difference in the disc art. One's the first release and one is the greatest hits. Okay, so I'm going to assume that, yeah, this one right here is very highly likely the greatest hits version. Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. I'm not upset at all, by the way. That's great. That's great. Yellow is the best. Perfect. So I got that confirmed. That's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. How about a copy of Guilty Gear X for the Sega Dreamcast? This one is complete. Curious though, Beefowl, did this come with the white inlay? Or is that just a replacement? If it's a standard, because this is the first one I've seen like this. So if it's a standard, then that's great. I'll keep it exactly as is. If it is a replacement, I'll probably replace it again with the clear one. So, if anybody knows, a bunch came with... Yes! A bunch came with the white case, the obi covered. Gotcha. It's original. Perfect. So that's really exciting to me. I don't mind keeping it exactly like that. As a matter of fact, now that I'm looking through, I see a bunch of others that are that have that white. So just like this one, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike with Obi. That looks really cool. Love the disc art. That's really neat. How about Street Fighter 3 with Impact? That's funny. Really like that. Also complete. Wow. That is a not the cover art that I expected. Or not cover art, disc art. And that looks pretty cool. Yeah, W Impact. To me, I read with Impact. This is Street Fighter 03. Also with striking disc art that I did not expect. But I'm not upset about it. I think it looks pretty alright. Very interesting, this animated cover, though. It's pretty cool. I love this one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is... I'm wondering if I can find very quickly... No, probably not. Maybe I'll set that aside, and when I come across the other one, I'll talk about it. How about a copy of Shenmue? There's a lot to go from in here. Good grief. So you got the Shenmue jukebox soundtrack, and then of course a copy of the game itself, which is complete. Pretty common game, but I don't believe with the slipcover it's that common. And with the jukebox, at least here in the United States, I have seen plenty of copies of just this being sold, but to be complete with the jukebox as well as the slipcover, that's pretty cool. Now I need one more Japanese Shenmue. No, wait, two more. Okay. So I know that this is Bangai-O, but I don't know what kind of Bangai-O. Oh, derp. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing that. I cannot pronounce that. Like the green. It may not be showing up as green on this webcam though. Wow. I know the company, but I've never seen this game before. It's From Software is the company, but I've never seen this game. I don't know anything about it. It looks neat. I would definitely give this a try. Frame Grid. It looks... I mean... This is why I collect physical video games, guys. To be able to just look at the back and decide if this is a game that I feel like playing. It looks cool. Play it. It's so good. Oh, wow. That's some cool disc art right there, guys. Love it. Love it. It looks really fun. This is what I love about buying video games. I have my own GameStop downstairs. I can go browse my shelves and just pick and choose what I want to play. I do wish Nano was here. Dang it. Ruyeet. It's really deep. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Nano, miss you, buddy. Eternal Arcadia. Wow. Oh, come on. I gotta be able to get this to show up somehow. That disc art is too good to not show. That's probably about the best I'm gonna get with this type of lighting. Boo. Really, really, really cool. This is the... Look, I love this English translation. I want you guys to pay very close attention. It's Eternal Arcadia Trial Version. T-R-Y-A-L. Trial. Trial version. Love it. Love it. That's such good art. You don't get that digitally. Shikigami no Shiro 2. Maybe you guys know about this. I do not, unfortunately. Let me take a look at the back. Are you okay, Detox? Are you good, buddy? This is a lovely shmup, he says. There's so much going on the screen, I can't hardly tell. I mean, I can tell now that you tell me it's a shmup. So many quarters spent. Awesome. Alright, this one is, I believe, sealed. Looks sealed, it feels sealed. It's another shmup. And it's called Chaos Field. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell that just from what's written on the front cover. But according to this part right here, it's Chaos Field. Good grief. Another shmup. I have so many shmups to play now. This is cool. I don't even need to look at the side label to realize what this is. This is Macross M3. Well done, PFOG bot. It agreed. It actually pulled it up first try. Oh. The author of PFOG bot can't make his own bot work. Love it. Now, if you recall, I was able to get the controller for this game. And I, of course, needed the game to play, right? Cyber Troopers Virtual On for the Dreamcast. This is a very thick jewel case. I mean, thicker than average. I feel like they kind of made a special jewel case. It is. There you go. That gives you a. I mean, you might not be able to tell just by looking at it, but it's significantly heavier. The manual is significantly thicker. So to have a thicker jewel case version, well, let's just hope this one never breaks. Really cool. But you can see the thickness of the manual right there. That's a thick boy manual. Good grief. Really excited to one day play that. Now this one does not have English on either side of the spine nor the front. This one looks really scary. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but no English whatsoever. There's got a guy with a chibi guy with a little mini Dreamcast with a bigger controller than the console. Yeah, that one, Beefowl. I don't know anything about it. And the back doesn't say much. Not to me anyway. So I don't know. Another thicker case. Interesting. It is a slightly thicker manual. But I wasn't expecting that for this type of game. Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 for the Dreamcast. It is in one of the thicker manuals, or the thicker jewel cases. The manual is a bit thicker. This is complete in box, with spine card or obi. And you can't see it from there at all. You can barely see it from there. But it's a thicker manual. Puzzle game starring one of the Sega businessmen was a promo of sorts. Weird and somewhat rare, I believe. Mostly weird. I like weird. I'm right there with you. Rare? Weird? Yes, please. I get you. So I might as well show this one next. Capcom vs. SNK Millionaire Fighting 2001. Or Capcom vs. SNK 2. In a standard-sized jewel case. Complete no obi, though. Best game of all time. Which one? Capcom vs. SNK 2? Ah. Okay. Good to know. This one is complete in box, and I'm very happy that it is. It's Power Stone 2. Which, I gotta hand it to the Japanese version of this. They definitely had a better cover than we got here in the United States. Really like it. It is complete in box. With Obi. It looks really good. Really excited to have this. Cover is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I show you the second one, but Pocket, where's the first one? It's right here. It's right there. First Power Stone, complete in box. One does have the spine card in it. And I'd have to look, but to me, I don't know. I played the heck out of the first Power Stone. The heck out of the first Power Stone. Loved it. Loved it. All right, Beefel, I'm gonna need some help with this one, so I'm actually glad you're here. Because I'm pretty sure that you're gonna know exactly what this is. Because it's more along the lines of not really a retail release. I mean, I have no back cover. So that makes me think that this is not the fan disc. Okay, what do you mean by that? It's kind of retail? It's a Capcom vs. SNK 2 fan demo disc. Okay, gotcha. I really, really wish they would have put a back cover on it. I mean, I don't see anywhere where it says SNK. Not to me. So I wouldn't have known. Pretty cool. It is a fan demo disc. Got it. That's really cool. Love it. Now, this stuff here that I'm about to show you was released after the Dreamcast was an obsolete console. So think mid-2010 to 2020. And even up till today, from my understanding, they're still making games. They're still releasing these. And it's from a company called NG Dev Team. Maybe you've heard of them. Maybe. This is definitely a variant. It looks like I have two of the same one. First one being Last Hope. This is factory sealed. This is a horizontal shmup, looks like. And then while holding this up, I'll show you this copy of Last Hope. Now, it could be that this is for English or for US consoles, and this is for Japanese consoles. Oh, these are actually not the same game. Not the same game. Okay. See the pink... very hard to see font right there. It does say Pink Bullets. And this is just Last Hope. Got it. One is the easy version? Okay. You tell me which one it is. I'd like to play that one. I love that I have this game. Oh, the Pink Bullet one is the easy one? Perfect. Perfect. I like that I have this game. The thing that I know about this series is Romanian Dark One demanded, just flat out demanded that I stop what I'm doing right now and buy this game right now. And I did that. But now I have this as well, and it's called Gunlord for the Dreamcast. It looks really cool. I have it for the Switch and I have it for the Dreamcast. This just says Gunlord on the spine. So I didn't know if it was Gunlord X. I know Gunlord X is the one that you told me to rush out and buy. Oh, for the Switch, it's Gunlord X. I gotcha. Okay. Oh, Lord. I don't know if I want to show the back cover. I'll set off Neo Mecha. This is Ghost Blade for the Dreamcast. This is a HuCast, which is different company, from my understanding. They do the same thing as NG Dev Team, but yeah, it's factory sealed, so I don't need to show you the back cover, right? No, we don't. We don't need to call his attention to it. Oh God. Something wrong with you guys. Oh God. This is called Fast Striker version 1.5 from NG Dev Team. All these bullet hells. And I better learn to get good. More HuCast goodness. This is Dux 1.5, or Do, or 2. Now, there is an English version of this. I actually went on their website. They're still selling these today. These are still being sold today. You can buy these today. This one you might have heard of. Maybe you haven't. I have, but just because it's so damn expensive. Well, Border Down. And this is factory sealed. Now, I have this one, and I also have this one. Two clearly different. One's a double, and one's a single, right? I'm not entirely sure what the difference is, but there are two here. I mean, other than the cover differences, one's a soundtrack. Oh, one has a soundtrack, so probably the double has the soundtrack, and this is just the game itself. I mean, it's pretty cool on the front cover with it being different like that. I think that's really neat. But the back is exactly the same, which is kind of crazy. Love my variants. Really, really happy to have both. Well, this one doesn't look like a whole lot of fun. It's not one of those HuCast or NG Dev Teams, but it is in a thicker jewel case. So we're back to actual Sega launches. It's Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And it is complete in box, to include the spine card. Goodness. And then, of course, without fail, I show you the second one and then I show you the first one. And this one, awesome, has the spine card. By the way, B-Fowl, I got that Super Mario Game Boy Advance game. Thank you, sir, for sending that. That was too funny. Yes, we did get this in the United States. Now, I had to think about it for a minute. We got this. This game is called something different in the United States, slightly. But we know it in the United States as Project Justice. It is Moro Justice Gakken. Yep. That. Which is really cool. In a thicker jewel case. Yeah, it's not at all how that's pronounced. Yep, I should stop trying that. Oh, wow. This sort of has the spine card, but not really. That's a shame. Wow. That one, Neomecha, thank you. How about Gunbird 2? But, what? Give me more. Oh, you got it, buddy. You got it. You got it. The spine card for this one, I literally just have one little bit of it. for Gunbird 2. So Project Justice is rival schools. Interesting. Project Justice is my life. Too funny. Too funny. Maybe you guys have heard of this game. I don't know. I think I've heard of it once or twice, and I believe we might have gotten one or maybe even two ports here in the United States. It's a small game. Maybe you've not heard of it before, but if you haven't, from my understanding, this is one of the coolest shmups that I've seen before, and it's called Ikaruga. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Ikaruga for the Dreamcast. Never heard of it? Damn. Ikaruga for the Dreamcast. Might have gotten it here in the States under the GameCube. And now there is a PlayStation 4 and a Switch version of this as well. Sounds like a bad game. Wonder if it's getting good reviews. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh my god. That Ikaruga. You got it, sir. You got it. Pocket needs to donate it to his friend Romanian Dark One. Do I now? Now I want to say that I have other copies of this game, but it's probably the continuations that I'm thinking of. This might be the first one in the series. I honestly didn't remember. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact, and I've shown it off on stream before, so I can actually talk about it. I have the second one, and I want to say it's the second one. I don't really know. On the Japanese Xbox 360. So this Dreamcast version might be the first one, and the Xbox 360 version might be the second one. And this one is sealed. Well, no, it's not. It's actually just a plastic baggie. Oh, good. What is it called? Radiargy? And then the one that I have for the Xbox 360 is Noah Massive. So it's really cool. I wasn't aware that there was a part 1 and part 2. So really cool. I'm really excited to have this. It's really neat. Of course you agree with Last Rated Sky. You're the one that gets it donated to. I tell you what, Romanian Dark One, I will donate it to your collection for the low, low price of whatever I paid for it, times $1,000. See, I'm nice to you. It's not a duplicate for me, yet I'm still offering it to you from my collection. Remember that quote? Oh no. Romanian Dark One, you have been very kind to me. I'm just kidding. This is interesting. Oh yeah, it's a cute 'em up. This is a cute 'em up. Now you're kidding, right? Yeah. This is called Twinkle Star Sprites for the Dreamcast. That looks cute. What's up, Pride Ascending? How's it going? Good seeing you again. Twinkle Star Sprites from SNK for the Dreamcast. Oh, I don't remember if I showed you. A versus shooter. Interesting. It's crazy fun. It looks cool. I would definitely try it. Now, this is another one that I got from BFAL. I got the North American version, and now also have the Japanese version. And it's called Mars Matrix. Mars Matrix for the Japanese Sega Dreamcast. I played it on my Neo Geo. That's awesome. Oh goodness. Screw it. Train? Thank you. I appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Oh goodness. Oh. Now, here are some others. I'm actually surprised that I didn't have the standard edition, so I guess I will show this one first. This is Grandia 2, but it's the special package version of Grandia 2. What does that mean exactly? I don't know. Let's see what all is in here. Of course, we have Grandia 2 with an incredibly thick jewel case, by the way. The manual is ridiculously large. Looks great. But then it also comes with that Grandia 2. You got it. Oh, wow. So nice little back history, perhaps. Maybe some art along with the soundtrack. Man, that soundtrack, guys. It's got some cool looking. I'm trying to get the light to catch it. I apologize for my ceiling fan going. That looks really cool. Oh yeah, I mean it's concept art. Look at that. That's really, really neat. I love it. Looks really cool to have. I guess special package means collector's edition for Grandia 2 in a slipcover. Thank you, Beefel. Art book plus soundtrack combo is always fun. I agree. That's really neat. That's really neat. Excellent. That Grandia 2. Okay, so now for some really weirded sized Dreamcast goodness. Let me go ahead and clear the stage a little bit here. I love my 2 copies of Garu. I think that's freaking awesome. Mars Matrix, Ghost Blade. Goodness. So many games, guys. Okay. So for these last ones here, these are DVD case limited releases. And literally $1,200 in DC games. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've actually made this transaction. I don't remember. I think it was slightly more than $1,200. I want another, but I can't find the components. I could get the chipboard made. What do you mean, Iron Chef? Oh, you guys are talking about. Gotcha. Yeah, ODE. Yep, I gotcha. Oh, wow. Okay. You get that Cotton 2 graded yet? Exclamation point grading in chat. Exclamation point grading in chat. So this particular game, heard a lot about. It's called Under Defeat, but it's in a DVD case. Well, let me tell you something. That looks amazing. Looks amazing. Yeah, it is the remake. It is. This is. I think of all the shmups, this probably looks the best. And it looks amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. This one's new in shrink. This is the DVD case version of Eternal Arcadia, as they call it. Again, Nano, wish you were here. From all the shmups Pocket played, that looks amazing. Listen. Listen. I don't need to hear your mouth. Maybe you guys can pronounce this for me? Karus? The last shmup I played, aside from Southeast Game Exchange, where they had an R-Type arcade, which was really cool. I don't know anything about this one, guys. I'm sorry. I knew that would show up. Too funny. This one is most certainly factory sealed. I can't read it, unfortunately. Another bullet hell, man. Maybe you guys can help me out with this title. The last official Dreamcast game. Wow. Yes, you should, Romanian Dark One. Trigger Heart Excelia. Gotcha. And then, I've already shown this game off once today. And for no particular reason, I'm showing it off again because I have a different version of it. Wow. Alright, dude. Wow. Okay. That's cool. So, this reminds me of the Longbox PlayStation 1 games. It's Macross M3. But it's in a cardboard box, kind of like those Longbox PS1 games. Comes with, it looks like a little trading card. Oh, it's numbered. 102303. That's cool. And then, of course, it has a copy of the game in here, which is not sealed. Does not appear to be sealed. Wonder if it's the exact same. Of course, I put everything away. But I'm curious if the disc art is the exact same. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Pretty happy. And guys, that does it for pickups for today. All of the Japanese Sega Dreamcast games that I got from Beefal. And wow. Wow. My favorite one, I would have to say, honestly, it's a three-way tie. Am I allowed to do that? The three-way tie? These are my three favorites. What about yours? If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, please let me know down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys making comments on the last video I made, telling me what your favorite pickups were. Love the fact that you guys pointed out the Jaguar love. That was pretty cool. Good to see it. But thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And next time, another stream from Beefal. We got to keep going until we get it all done. That's my goal. Hopefully it'll be from the video games library room the next time I stream. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.